The foundation of self-transformation begins with self-awareness. Many people go through life without questioning their beliefs, habits, or the stories they tell themselves. Jen Sincero emphasizes that the first step to becoming a badass is recognizing that thoughts shape reality. People often operate based on subconscious programming acquired from childhood, social conditioning, and past experiences. These thought patterns influence behaviors, decisions, and ultimately, the quality of life. By identifying limiting beliefs and replacing them with empowering ones, individuals can begin to reshape their lives. Point 1 of the biggest obstacles to personal success is self-doubt. Many individuals hold themselves back because they fear failure, judgment, or the unknown. However, Sincero points out that fear is a normal part of growth. Instead of allowing fear to dictate actions, embracing it as a natural response to stepping outside one's comfort zone is key. The most successful people are not those who are fearless, but those who take action despite fear. Confidence is built through repeated action, by showing up, taking risks, and proving to oneself that challenges can be overcome. Another crucial aspect of personal transformation is understanding the power of mindset. People often believe that external circumstances control their lives, but in reality, perspective and attitude play a significant role. Sincero encourages individuals to shift from a victim mentality to one of empowerment. Instead of focusing on obstacles, focusing on opportunities and solutions creates momentum. The law of attraction suggests that like attracts like, positive energy attracts positive experiences, while negativity breeds more negativity. By consciously choosing thoughts that align with goals and desires, individuals can influence the direction of their lives. Taking responsibility for one's life is another theme emphasized in personal growth. Many people blame circumstances, other people, or luck for their lack of success. However, true empowerment comes from realizing that personal choices shape the future. This does not mean that challenges and setbacks do not exist, but rather that individuals have control over their responses. By taking ownership of thoughts, actions, and decisions, it becomes possible to break free from patterns of stagnation and create lasting change. Another key principle is the importance of self-love. Many people struggle with low self-worth, which affects their ability to pursue goals and accept success. Sincero highlights that self-love is not about arrogance or ego, it is about valuing oneself enough to make choices that align with happiness and fulfillment. This includes setting boundaries, practicing self-care, and eliminating toxic influences. People who respect and believe in themselves naturally attract better opportunities and relationships. When individuals treat themselves with kindness and confidence, the world mirrors that energy back to them. Visualization is another powerful tool for transformation. The brain responds to imagined experiences almost as strongly as real ones. By vividly picturing success, individuals can reprogram their subconscious mind to align with their desires. Many high achievers use visualization techniques to prepare for challenges, build confidence, and manifest their goals. Combined with action, visualization becomes a tool for creating the life one envisions. Another crucial element of success is persistence. Many people give up too soon because they expect instant results. However, lasting change takes time. Failures and setbacks are not signs of defeat, they are opportunities for learning and improvement. Every successful person has faced obstacles, but what separates them from the rest is their willingness to keep going. Developing resilience and viewing setbacks as stepping stones rather than roadblocks is essential for achieving any goal. Surrounding oneself with positive influences also plays a role in personal transformation. The people and environments individuals engage with daily shape their mindset and energy. Sincero encourages choosing relationships and experiences that uplift and inspire, rather than those that drain energy. Being around people who believe in growth and success fosters motivation, while negative influences reinforce doubts and fears. Making conscious choices about who and what to engage with strengthens the ability to maintain focus and momentum. Ultimately, becoming a badass is about stepping into one's full potential with courage and confidence. It requires breaking free from limiting beliefs, taking control of thoughts, and consistently taking action toward goals. Transformation does not happen overnight, but with persistence, self-belief, and intentional effort, anyone can create the life they desire. The journey of personal growth is about becoming the best version of oneself, boldly, unapologetically, and with the determination to live fully. Breaking free from limitations requires a shift in mindset and an unwavering commitment to self-improvement. Many people remain stuck in their current situations because they cling to beliefs that no longer serve them. These limiting beliefs often stem from childhood conditioning, past failures, or societal expectations. However, the truth is that thoughts are not facts. They are patterns that can be changed. Jen Sincero emphasizes that the first step to transformation is recognizing and challenging these deeply ingrained narratives. By identifying the negative stories one tells oneself and replacing them with empowering ones, a new reality begins to take shape. Fear is one of the biggest barriers to personal growth. Most people avoid taking risks because they fear failure, embarrassment, or discomfort. However, avoiding fear only keeps individuals trapped in mediocrity. Growth requires stepping into discomfort, embracing uncertainty, and trusting that everything will work out. Sincero explains that fear is a natural part of change. The key is not to eliminate it but to move forward despite it. The more one faces fears, the less power they have. Confidence is not something people are born with, it is developed through action. By consistently pushing beyond comfort zones, fear diminishes and self-assurance grows. Another critical concept in self-transformation is the power of decision-making. Many people remain stuck because they are indecisive. They hesitate, overanalyze, and second-guess themselves, which leads to inaction. Success requires making bold decisions and fully committing to them. When individuals make firm choices, they set the stage for progress. Doubt and hesitation only slow momentum. Sincero encourages taking decisive action, trusting instincts, and adjusting along the way. Even if mistakes happen, they provide valuable lessons that lead to better decisions in the future. Procrastination is another common challenge. Many people wait for the right time to start pursuing their goals, but the perfect moment never arrives. Waiting leads to missed opportunities and prolonged stagnation. The only way to create change is to take action now. Small, consistent steps build momentum, and progress happens over time. Rather than focusing on the enormity of a goal, breaking it down into manageable steps makes it more achievable. The sooner one begins, the sooner results will follow. Surrounding oneself with the right influences is crucial for success. The people, media, and environments individuals engage with shape their beliefs and energy. Being around negative, fearful, or uninspired individuals reinforces doubt and complacency. On the other hand, surrounding oneself with ambitious, motivated, and positive influences fuels growth. Sincero highlights the importance of choosing relationships wisely, seeking mentors, and limiting exposure to negativity. Energy is contagious, and being in an environment that encourages success makes it easier to stay motivated. Gratitude is another powerful tool for transformation. Many people focus on what they lack, which only attracts more lack. Shifting focus to appreciation creates a sense of abundance. When individuals acknowledge what they already have, opportunities, strengths, relationships, and past successes, they attract more positive experiences. Gratitude shifts energy from scarcity to possibility. It rewires the brain to recognize opportunities rather than obstacles. Daily gratitude practices, such as journaling or simply acknowledging blessings, create a mindset that supports success and happiness. Money is another area where many people struggle with limiting beliefs. Society often teaches that money is scarce, difficult to obtain, or tied to greed. These beliefs prevent individuals from pursuing financial success. Sincero challenges these narratives, explaining that money is simply a tool that allows people to live freely and pursue their dreams. Changing one's relationship with money, believing it is abundant, accessible, and a force for good, makes it easier to attract financial opportunities. The way individuals think about money directly impacts their ability to earn and manage it. Another key to transformation is trusting the universe. Many people try to control every aspect of life, which leads to stress and frustration. While planning and effort are important, there is also value in surrendering and allowing things to unfold naturally. Sincero encourages letting go of rigid expectations and trusting that everything is happening for a reason. Often, unexpected challenges lead to better opportunities. The key is to remain open, adaptable, and optimistic. Ultimately, stepping into one's power requires taking full responsibility for thoughts, actions, and choices. Excuses, blame, and procrastination keep people stuck, but ownership leads to freedom. The journey to becoming a badass is about embracing discomfort, taking bold action, and trusting in one's ability to create the life they desire. By committing to self-growth, changing limiting beliefs, and surrounding oneself with the right influences, transformation is not just possible, it is inevitable. Stepping into one's full potential requires a deep understanding of personal energy and its impact on life experiences. Energy is not just about physical stamina, but also about mental and emotional vibrancy. The thoughts one entertains, the emotions one nurtures, and the beliefs one reinforces all contribute to the energy that shapes reality. Jen Sincero emphasizes that people attract experiences that align with their dominant energy. If someone consistently focuses on limitations, problems, and negativity, they will continue to encounter obstacles. However, shifting to a mindset of possibility, gratitude, and confidence brings more opportunities, success, and joy. One of the most powerful ways to raise personal energy is through self-care. Many individuals prioritize work, responsibilities, and obligations while neglecting their well-being. However, burnout and exhaustion hinder progress. True success requires maintaining physical, emotional, and spiritual health. Eating well, exercising, resting, and engaging in activities that bring joy contribute to high-vibration energy. Sincero encourages people to invest in themselves as their most valuable asset. Taking care of one's mind and body is not selfish, it is essential for sustaining the energy needed to create an extraordinary life. Another crucial aspect of transformation is taking bold action. Many people stay stuck because they wait for external validation or perfect conditions before making a move. However, success does not come from waiting, it comes from doing. Action builds momentum, and momentum leads to breakthroughs. Even small steps toward a goal generate results. Sincero stresses that confidence is not something people are born with, it is something they develop through repeated action. The more one faces fears, takes risks, and moves forward despite uncertainty, the stronger and more capable they become. Overcoming the fear of judgment is another key to personal freedom. Many people hold themselves back because they worry about what others will think. However, living according to others' expectations leads to dissatisfaction and regret. Sincero reminds readers that opinions are just opinions and they should not dictate one's life choices. The most successful and fulfilled individuals are those who stay true to themselves, regardless of external criticism. The only approval that truly matters is one's own. By embracing authenticity, people attract relationships and opportunities that align with their true selves. Money remains a significant area where limiting beliefs often surface. Many people struggle with the idea of financial success because they associate wealth with greed, corruption, or excess. However, money is simply a tool that amplifies personal values. Financial abundance allows individuals to live freely, support their loved ones, and contribute to causes they care about. Sincero emphasizes that shifting from a scarcity mindset to an abundance mindset is essential for attracting wealth. This means believing in one's ability to earn, recognizing opportunities, and releasing guilt associated with financial success. The power of the subconscious mind plays a critical role in shaping reality. Many people set conscious goals but fail to achieve them because their subconscious beliefs contradict their desires. For example, someone may want financial success but subconsciously believe they are undeserving of wealth. Sincero explains that reprogramming the subconscious requires repetition, visualization, and affirmations. By consistently reinforcing positive beliefs, individuals align their subconscious mind with their goals, making success more attainable. Forgiveness is another essential component of personal transformation. Holding on to resentment, anger, or past grievances drains energy and keeps individuals tied to negative experiences. Sincero highlights that forgiveness is not about condoning harmful behavior, it is about freeing oneself from emotional burdens. Letting go of grudges creates space for new opportunities, joy, and peace. Forgiveness is ultimately a gift to oneself, allowing for emotional and mental clarity. Taking responsibility for happiness is a fundamental principle of personal empowerment. Many people believe that external circumstances dictate their emotional state. However, true happiness comes from within. Sincero encourages individuals to stop waiting for external validation, achievements, or relationships to bring fulfillment. Instead, cultivating inner joy, gratitude, and purpose leads to a more fulfilling life. When happiness is an internal choice rather than an external pursuit, individuals become more resilient and self-sufficient. Ultimately, personal transformation is not about luck or talent, it is about commitment, belief, and consistent action. The journey to becoming a badass requires courage, persistence, and an unwavering belief in one's potential. By shifting mindset, raising energy, taking bold action, and letting go of limiting beliefs, anyone can create a life of success, joy, and fulfillment. The only thing standing in the way of greatness is the decision to embrace it fully and unapologetically. Living a truly extraordinary life requires breaking free from fear, self-doubt, and hesitation. Many people hesitate to pursue their dreams because they worry about failure, rejection, or making the wrong choice. However, Jen Sincero emphasizes that failure is not something to be feared, it is an essential part of growth. Every mistake, setback, or disappointment offers a lesson that contributes to future success. The people who achieve the most are not those who never fail, but those who refuse to give up. Persistence is the key to mastery, and every challenge overcome builds resilience and wisdom. Point one of the biggest shifts in perspective comes from understanding that struggles are not signs of failure but indicators of progress. Challenges arise when people step outside their comfort zones, which is a necessary part of transformation. Instead of viewing obstacles as roadblocks, Sincero encourages seeing them as opportunities for learning. Growth requires discomfort, and discomfort is a sign that something new and valuable is happening. The more one embraces challenges instead of avoiding them, the stronger and more capable they become. Taking massive, decisive action is another crucial element of success. Many people hesitate to go all in on their goals because they fear commitment or uncertainty. However, indecision keeps people stuck. The most successful individuals commit fully to their dreams and take bold steps toward them. Waiting for perfect conditions or complete certainty leads to missed opportunities. The key is to start now, trust in the process, and adjust along the way. Progress happens through action, not endless planning or overthinking. Another major theme in personal transformation is rewriting the narrative around money. Many people struggle financially not because they lack ability or intelligence, but because they hold negative beliefs about money. Some see wealth as something reserved for a select few, while others believe that making money requires sacrifice and struggle. However, these beliefs create self-imposed limitations. Sincero encourages shifting to an abundance mindset, believing that financial success is possible, available, and achievable. Money is not inherently good or bad, it is a resource that provides freedom, security, and opportunities. Visualization is a powerful tool for creating success. The subconscious mind responds strongly to images and emotions, which is why imagining one's goals as already achieved helps align thoughts and actions with success. Many high achievers use visualization techniques to train their minds for victory. By vividly imagining the desired outcome, individuals reinforce confidence and motivation. However, visualization alone is not enough. It must be paired with consistent action and an unshakable belief in one's ability to succeed. Another important principle is releasing attachment to outcomes. Many people become frustrated when things do not go exactly as planned. However, the path to success is rarely linear. Unexpected challenges, detours, and surprises are part of the journey. Instead of resisting change or setbacks, embracing flexibility allows for greater opportunities. Sincero encourages trusting that everything is unfolding as it should, even when it does not seem that way. Often, what appears to be a failure is actually a redirection towards something better. Letting go of toxic influences is also essential for personal growth. People who constantly doubt, criticize, or drain energy can hold others back. Sincero stresses the importance of surrounding oneself with positive, supportive individuals who uplift and inspire. The energy of the people around us affects our own energy, and being in an environment of encouragement makes success more attainable. Removing negativity, whether it comes from people, habits, or thoughts, creates space for positivity and progress. Forging a strong sense of self-worth is another key component of success. Many people struggle with feelings of unworthiness, which prevents them from going after what they truly want. Sincero highlights that confidence is not something external, it comes from within. The way people see themselves influences the way they show up in the world. By recognizing personal value, setting high standards, and refusing to settle for less than what is deserved, individuals attract better opportunities and relationships. Self-worth is not about arrogance, it is about recognizing and honoring one's true potential. The heart of transformation is the decision to live fully and unapologetically. Too many people hold back, waiting for permission or approval. However, the only permission needed is one's own. Sincero urges individuals to stop playing small and step into their full power. Living boldly, taking risks, and following passion creates a life filled with excitement, purpose, and fulfillment. The world needs more people who are willing to embrace their greatness and inspire others to do the same. Ultimately, the path to becoming a badass is about stepping into personal power, taking massive action, and refusing to let fear dictate choices. It requires a mindset of abundance, resilience, and unwavering belief. Success, happiness, and fulfillment are not reserved for a select few, they are available to anyone willing to claim them. The only thing standing in the way of an extraordinary life is the decision to fully commit to it. At the core of personal transformation is the realization that life is not something that happens to us, it is something we actively create. Jen Sincero emphasizes that the way we think, feel, and act determines our reality. Every decision, big or small, shapes the direction of our lives. Many people live passively, allowing circumstances, fears, and societal expectations to dictate their choices. However, those who take control of their destiny understand that they have the power to design a life of purpose, joy, and success. The first step to reclaiming this power is shifting from a mindset of victimhood to one of responsibility. Taking responsibility does not mean blaming oneself for every hardship, but rather recognizing that personal growth and success are within one's control. Blaming external factors, whether it be family, economy, or luck, keeps people stuck. Instead, shifting focus to what can be controlled, such as mindset, effort, and attitude, leads to empowerment. The most successful individuals are those who take full ownership of their lives, making intentional choices and refusing to settle for mediocrity. One of the most significant barriers to success is self-sabotage. Many people unconsciously undermine their own progress due to deep-seated fears, doubts, and limiting beliefs. Sincero explains that the subconscious mind often resists change, even when the conscious mind desires it. This is why people procrastinate, make excuses, or engage in habits that contradict their goals. Overcoming self-sabotage requires awareness and intentional effort. Identifying negative thought patterns and replacing them with empowering beliefs is essential for sustained success. Fear is another major obstacle that prevents people from reaching their full potential. Fear of failure, fear of rejection, and fear of the unknown keep many stuck in comfort zones. However, comfort zones do not lead to greatness. Growth requires stepping into discomfort and embracing uncertainty. Sincero encourages individuals to view fear not as a signal to retreat but as a sign that they are moving in the right direction. The greatest achievements in life often come from moments of courage and risk-taking. The power of gratitude cannot be underestimated in the journey of transformation. Many people focus on what they lack, which creates a mindset of scarcity. However, those who regularly practice gratitude shift their energy to abundance. Appreciating what one already has attracts more positive experiences. Sincero emphasizes that even in difficult times, there is always something to be grateful for. By focusing on blessings rather than limitations, individuals cultivate a mindset that invites success, happiness, and fulfillment. Surrounding oneself with positivity is crucial for sustaining motivation and progress. Energy is contagious, and the people we spend time with influence our thoughts, emotions, and actions. Sincero advises eliminating toxic relationships and seeking out those who inspire, support, and uplift. The right environment fosters growth, while negativity drags people down. Choosing to be in spaces that encourage ambition and self-improvement accelerates success. Another key aspect of transformation is learning to trust oneself. Many people seek external validation before making decisions, fearing they might make the wrong choice. However, true confidence comes from within. Trusting one's intuition, abilities, and judgment is essential for making bold moves in life. Doubt and hesitation lead to missed opportunities, while self-trust fosters decisive action. Sincero reminds readers that mistakes are part of the process and that every decision, even if imperfect, contributes to growth and wisdom. Manifestation plays a crucial role in creating an extraordinary life. The energy we put into the world, through thoughts, words, and actions, shapes our experiences. Those who focus on problems and limitations attract more of the same, while those who believe in possibilities and abundance attract opportunities. Visualization, affirmations, and intentional action align the subconscious mind with personal goals, making success more attainable. However, manifestation is not about wishful thinking. It requires belief, commitment, and continuous effort. Ultimately, the journey to becoming a badass is about owning one's power, breaking free from fear, and stepping into a life of purpose and passion. The path is not always easy, but those who persist, believe in themselves, and refuse to settle for less than they deserve achieve extraordinary things. Success, happiness, and fulfillment are not distant dreams reserved for a lucky few. They are available to anyone willing to claim them. The message of "You are a badass" is clear. Life is too short to play small. Those who dare to dream big, take bold action, and refuse to let fear control them can create a reality beyond their wildest imagination. The only thing standing between where you are and where you want to be is the decision to go after it with everything you have. The time to start is now.